Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Welcome to Huntingburg, Indiana. And tonight's game one of the championship round between the Full Count Rhythm and the DuBois County Bombers. This is deja vu all over again for the Full Count Rhythm, as in their inaugural season last year, we were here in the championship round as well. But last year, as it was supposed to have been, should have been game two played here at DuBois County, but due to a rain forecast that was not favorable in Hendersonville tonight, went ahead and made the switch to play game one here, and then game two back at Hendersonville, and then if game three is necessary, play that also in Hendersonville, Tennessee. So it's just a little flip-flop for game one and game two. So thank you all for joining us here as we start a little bit early. I think Janet Thomas saying that doesn't have a sound or a picture. Hopefully Janet is with us now. Might have to turn it off and turn it back on, but if she has no sound or picture, she has no idea what I'm saying. The DuBois County Bombers and the Full Count Rhythm have hooked up twice this year, and each team won at their home field on July 15th. DuBois County came to Hendersonville at Drakes Creek Park, and it was a 4-1 lead for DuBois County going into the bottom of the 8th inning. And after the Bombers took out their starting pitcher, Ethan Bell, who threw two hit, 1-run, 7 innings, the wheels came off for the Bombers as Full Count Rhythm scored 9 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning to take the game 10-4, which then gave the Rhythm a 26-10 record. Bombers were at 20-17. The first game was actually played, as I had my papers the wrong way. I had them last in, first out. First game was actually here at DuBois County, as we see the umpires coming on already. A 6-5 walk-off win by the Bombers as they scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning, as one of their 6 walk-off wins this year. So we'll take a quick break. We're going to come back with the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups right after this break. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
Back in DuBois County here in Huntingburg, Indiana. And we are set for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups, as you see the umpires out to meet with the head coaches. Starting for the Full Count Rhythm in left field, Henry Jackson will lead off. Drew Robertson back in right field, batting second. Three-hole hitter Henry Mosley in center field. So we got all 3 of the outfielders out of the way in the first 3 batters. Catcher Ryan Miller batting fourth. Harrison Travis, the designated hitter, will hit 5th, and Tyler Franks will hit 6th, playing first base. Drew Lowry at third base, batting 7th. Hudson Mims at second base, and he will bat 8th. And the shortstop, Levi Perrell, will bat 9th. And on the mound for the Full Count Rhythm with a record of 1-0. Kyle McGrons in his third start of the season. And now the starting lineup for the North Division winners, the DuBois County Bombers. Leading off, playing left field, Josh Newton. Batting second, Camden Gasser, the shortstop. And batting third, the DH, Grant Hotchkiss. Ryan Davis will be in right field, batting fourth. Tarek Thompson bat fifth and play center field. The first baseman, Connor Oxley, will bat sixth. Third baseman, Xander Willis, will bat seventh. And the eighth hitter, Dustin DuPont, will be behind the plate. Drew Howard out at second base. He will bat ninth. And on the mound for the Bombers, Braden Puckett, a 6'3", 225-pound sophomore from Iowa Western Community College. And he will be on for his seventh start of the year. He has a 2-2 record. He has already pitched in the playoffs. He pitched against the Madisonville Miners a week ago tonight. Got no decision through 3 innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, and they were all earned. Walked 6, struck out 2. But he had a much better go of it during the regular season, as he had a 2.48 ERA for the Bombers. Kyle McGrons, who was a late add for the Rhythm, but is in his second season with Full Count. And he pitched in game 1 of the championship series last year. He ended up pitching in relief. Austin Nichols went 9 full innings as the game went to the 10th inning. DuBois County scored 1 run in the top of the 10th to win game 1 in Hendersonville 3-2. And then the very next day, Full Count traveled up here to Huntingburg, Indiana, and ended up having a tough go of it in the first couple innings, as the Bombers scored all they needed in the first. They had 2 runs in the first inning, scored 3 more in the second to take a 5-0 lead, added another one in the fourth, 6-0. Rhythm tried to get something going in the sixth, scored 1 run, but ended up losing the championship game here at Huntingburg, here at DuBois County, 6-1. And a great season that ended with a sour note. Full Count Rhythm are trying to get that winning taste back, as the Rhythm are 4-0 in rounds 1 and round 2. To get here, the Rhythm defeated the Franklin Duelers in a forfeit, a game that the Rhythm were actually leading 3-2 in the top of the 9th inning. But after the second out was recorded by a player who was not on the lineup card, head coach Josh Carmen just decided to call for the forfeit using an ineligible player. So the final statistics show 9-0, a forfeit. Full Count won game 1, and then Full Count went up to Bowling Green to play the Duelers at their place in game 2 and won 17-6. Then on to round 2. The Hoptown Hoppers came into Drakes Creek at Hendersonville, and the Rhythm put it on the Hoppers after the score, I believe, was 5-5, and then Full Count ended up scoring 6 runs. That was in the rain delay, 2-hour rain delay. 11-5 was the final score of that one, and then Full Count went to Hoptown and won 9-1 to then move them into the championship series, as we awaited the winner of the Henderson DuBois County series. And DuBois County ended up defeating Henderson 2 games, 5-1 at Henderson, and then in a thriller walk-off 5-4 here at DuBois County. And the umpires meeting has now concluded, and we are moments away from the start of tonight's game 1. So thank you all again for joining us. We've got a great crowd of folks here who've driven up. We have Full Count supporters, mentors, host families, and we have parents that are here in attendance. I'll let you know who they are as we are seeing the home team be announced, and as they head out to the outfield. We'll take a quick break while the national anthem is rendered here at League Stadium in Huntingburg, Indiana. And we'll be right back after this short break. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Let's play some championship baseball. Suze, we're just up here talking baseball. Got my lovely intern with me tonight, folks. It's great having her here to spin the dials on the computer. That scoreboard is brought to you by Susan Reese tonight. She might even get on the microphone, she said. We'll have to see. So the Jacksons, Frank and Beth Jackson, are here in attendance tonight. I think the Perrells are here. Andy and Gabi, I haven't seen them yet, but I think they're supposed to be here. I see the Sills, Alan and Sean Sills, are just right behind right near the on-deck circle. The host family, the Neals, Todd and Melinda Neal, are here. Leah Miller, Brian Miller's mother down from Dublin, Ohio, is here as well. Lori Gettelfinger, Amy and John Smithson. Of course, the Carmen family and the Oldham family and the president of the Ohio Valley League. Where else could John Bruce be tonight? Nowhere else but right here. We are the only game in town. Big 6'3" Braden Puckett on the mound for the DuBois County Bombers. Of course, the Rhythm have won games here last year. Last year, it was a 4-game set against the North teams. So the Rhythm came here twice. I know won the first game they ever played here, 14-2 in 7 innings. That was a 4th of July that DuBois County was not real pleased that they laid an egg and about 2,000 people here in attendance last year for that ball game. And then the Rhythm shut out the Bombers last year. I can't remember. I believe that game might have been at Drake's Creek. I got a big, huge table here, and I'm dropping everything, trying to get to my notes. And as Henry Jackson starts to get into the batter's box. Large contingent of Bombers fans are here. Bombers fans. Well, there are more Bombers fans than Rhythm fans, but there are a good number of Full Count supporters here. Henry Jackson leading off the championship round. First pitch in from Puckett, called strike one. This game is underway at 6:36 Eastern. Eric and Chelsea Alexander also here. Fly ball out to center field. Tarek Thompson will come in. The hat will fall off, but the ball will go into his glove for the first out. That will bring up Drew Robertson. Left-handed hitting right fielder. Drew Robertson having a fantastic end of the season. Swings at the first pitch, fouls out off to the left side. Braden Puckett from the Cincinnati, Ohio area, my hometown as well, and more specifically, he's from Loveland, Ohio. Fastball pretty far outside, called a strike. I don't have the umpires' names here, and they might be kind of glad of that. 0-2 pitch, swung on and grounded towards second base. Drew Howard up with it over to Oxley, and that is out number 2. Puckett attends Iowa Western Community College. He went to Milford High School there in Cincinnati area, just northern part of Cincinnati. Henry Mosley coming on for the Rhythm. 6 for 18 in the 4 games that he's played, with 2 home runs and a double. He swings and misses at the first breaking pitch that he sees. Hello to Judy Carver and Grand Nora. Francis Pryor. Janet Thomas back able to see us. Puckett throwing nothing but strikes. Mosley down, no balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Ryan Miller. Henry Mosley from Trevecca Nazarene University. The 0-2, swing and a miss. 1-2-3 inning for Puckett and the Bombers. Sends the Rhythm out in the field and the Bombers to the dugout to retrieve some bats. No score. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Huntingburg, Indiana. For the bottom of the first inning, Kyle McGrawn's on the mound for the Rhythm. His third start of the year, first start in the playoffs. Kyle McGrawn's the son of Danny and Pamela, and the brother to Chris, 6'3", 205-pound redshirt freshman, transferring from Vanderbilt University to Austin Peay State University, his hometown college, along with his best buddy Nick James, left-handed starting pitcher for the Rhythm. And Kyle McGrawn's from Clarksville High School in Clarksville, Tennessee. And he is trying to get the Rhythm off to a good start here, just like Braden Puckett did for the Bombers as he went 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. Kyle McGrawn's 1-0 record. He's pitched 9 2/3 innings in his 2 appearances thus far, giving up only 7 hits, only 1 run, which was earned as had a bit of an issue with walks, and I believe that mostly was in that first game up at Fulton. 6 walks, 8 strikeouts, a 0.93 ERA, and he will face Josh Newton. Swing and a miss on the first pitch that Newton sees. Josh Newton is a teammate of Carson Plumidor at Georgia Southwestern College down in Georgia. Newton playing left field today for the Bombers. Breaking pitch low. I believe that's the first ball of the contest. First pitch not thrown in the strike zone. Another big cut. Josh Newton looks like he's trying to take one out of the yard here, is trying to find the flag down. I think it is blowing out to left field. Not a lot of home runs hit here at this stadium, at League Stadium. That ball's lifted out to right field, and right fielder Drew Robertson will get under it for out number 1. Camden Gasser steps to the plate. Shortstop from the University of Michigan. That school up north. From an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. Gasser having a very good postseason, 6 for 14 as he sees first pitch from McGrawn's high. All 6 hits have been singles, has 4 RBIs, has also walked 6 times. Strike on the outside corner. So hello to Kay Hilliard on YouTube. And Chris Pryor. Another pitch must have been just a little farther out, a little too far out for this home plate umpire. He's had a wide zone on that outside corner already, but not on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now goes to 3 balls and a strike. Gasser, not a large young man. I saw where he's maybe 135 pounds. He'll take his 7th walk of the postseason. Gasser shows 5'10", 160-pound redshirt freshman. He's from right here in Huntingburg, Indiana. That'll bring to the plate Grant Hotchkiss, the designated hitter. 6'1", 190-pound sophomore. He's from Richmond, Kentucky. Transferred from Wright State University to Midway University. Left-handed hitter stepping in with 1 on and 1 out. Pitch down low to Hotchkiss. Ball 1. McGrawn's comes set and delivers. Ball's popped up. Might be playable for Drew Lowry over toward the dugout, but it will drop right at the base of the brick wall outside of your viewing area. Drew not able to get over there to make the grab. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Grant Hotchkiss 4 for 14 in the playoffs. He has a double and an RBI. He also has 6 walks and has scored 6 runs, which is tied with Josh Newton for the postseason lead. Legrand gets a swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. Hotchkiss down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck, Ryan Davis. Beautiful night here. I didn't even get the game time temperature. I have to check that. Just like Hotchkiss checks his swing. .81 degrees here in Huntingburg. Breaking pitch just misses. Brings us to our first full count, a Dudak Communications full count. First bus trip I ever did not take to an away game, as I took a picture of that full count rhythm bus in front of me in Kentucky with the nice Dudak stickers. Oh, strike 3 on the outside corner. Hotchkiss trying to buy a walk as he popped out of that batter's box right quick, as they say down here in the South. But the home plate umpire said, no, sir. You can pick up your bat and head on over to the dugout. We got 2 outs. Camden Gasser still at first base and Ryan Davis at the plate. Another left-handed hitter. Swung on and driven down the line. It's fair. That'll be in for extra bases. So if Robertson can play it well, he will not be able to get the out here at the plate as the throw is made. But Gasser slides in safely. I didn't think there was even going to be a play, as for some reason Drew Robertson threw like he was going to throw to second base. He wasn't even thinking about trying to get Gasser coming at home, but as soon as Hudson Mims picked it up, he threw it to the plate, but it was just a hair too late as the DuBois County Bombers score first here in the bottom of the first inning on an RBI double by Ryan Davis. So the first, not a leadoff walk, but at least a walk, comes back to bite the rhythm. Another base hit into left field. Henry Jackson will make the throw home. Here's a strong throw, and it will be in time to get Ryan Davis. Nice line drive base hit by Tarek Thompson. So 2 hits in a row, but Henry, the Eagle Jackson, comes up firing to the plate, and that will be a 7-2 third out of the bottom of the first. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 1-0 after 1 inning. DuBois County leads. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Score home run deals.
We got to go to live. There we go. I'm waiting to see the live on there. Back for the top of the second inning is Jacob Oldham coming up. It was photo time. Leading off for the Rhythm in the top of the second inning, Ryan Miller. Stepping to the plate, Harrison Travis and Tyler Franks are also scheduled. Braden Puckett delivers to Miller outside, ball one. So in the top of the first, the leadoff batter bottom of the first, leadoff batter Newton was retired, but 3 of the next 4 batters reached safely. But on the last single, Henry Jackson on a 1-hopper out to him, came up firing and threw out. Ryan Davis trying to score as Ryan Miller swings and misses and then swings and fouls a pitch straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Rhythm catcher. Ryan Miller's played in 2 of the 4 games here in the postseason, 2 for 9. And one of those was a home run and 2 RBIs. And he swings and hits a base hit into center field to start off the second inning for the Rhythm. Good start for Full Count as they look to tie this game back up or take the lead for the first time in game 1 of round 3, as they call it. We call it the championship round here. The second year that the Rhythm have been in the Ohio Valley League, and the second year that these 2 teams have hooked up in the championship round. Harrison Travis, who played in both of those games last year for the Rhythm, back in there again as he is a second-year player. He and Drew Robertson and Kyle McGrawns in today's starting 10 are returners for the Full Count Rhythm. Ball's hit out to right center field. Tarek Thompson, a good outfielder, will glide underneath that ball and make the grab for out number 1. As I said, not a lot of balls hit out of this stadium. It says 385 to dead center. I believe it. It says 320 down the lines. Now, if you look at the media guide for the Ohio Valley League, it says it's 330 down the lines. I believe more that it's 330 instead of the 320. The Bombers were last in the league in home runs as Puckett throws over to first base to move Miller back. The Bombers hit only 10 home runs. I believe I checked that at one time. Half of their home runs were on the road. Didn't check again this time, but I would bet that's clearly the case, maybe even more than that, as Tyler Franks looking first pitch to him on the inside corner, called strike. The Rhythm come in with 37 home runs in the regular season and have hit 7 in the 4 games of the postseason, so 44 total. Swing, check swing, and he says he did not go. So 1 ball, I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Scoreboard has 2 balls and a strike. And the umpire's not put his fingers up, so I don't know what you got, Suze, but just keep it right there. Comes set and swing off the third base line or left field line, and it falls safely foul. And we'll see with the umpire if he puts up his fingers. Sometimes they'll look out there at the scoreboard to see if they have it right, and he does have it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. There we go. We were right. The scoreboard was wrong. Good job, intern. Tyler Franks, big time hitter for the Rhythm. Pitch goes around his toes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Franks 4 for 16, 3 doubles in the postseason, 5 RBIs. From Kennesaw State University, hometown of Dublin, Georgia. And a great player for the Rhythm. Another pitch. Oh, handcuffs him. Called strike 3. Tyler was thinking that was ball 3. The second strikeout for Puckett. And that's 2 outs now here after Ryan Miller led off the inning with a single. A fly out and a strikeout. The Rhythm send Drew Lowry, the third baseman, into the box. try to keep this inning going. On deck, Hudson Mims. Puckett from the stretch. Miller stays put. Breaking pitch high. Drew Lowry attends Belmont University from Signal Mountain, Georgia. Also been a fantastic player for Full Count all year long. He's 4 for 15 in the postseason. Swings and pops that one straight back. It will get out of play. Drew has got a base hit in all 4 of the postseason games, so that gives him a 4-game postseason hitting streak, but he came in with an 8-game hitting streak from the regular season, so he's working on a 12-game hitting streak. When Henry Mosley had, I believe he had a 13-game hitting streak back in the middle of the season, and it seemed like he got his hit out of the way on the first at-bat, and we'll see if Drew Lowry can do the same thing here. In the 45th game of the season for the Rhythm, they come in with a 33-11 record, which includes the 4 wins in the postseason. DuBois County 25-20 overall. This is their fires a base hit into center field, falls right in front of Tarek Thompson. Ryan Miller will hold there at second base. So there's the 13-game hitting streak for Drew Lowry. Hello to Heather Robertson watching. Mimi down in Winston-Salem. Mata Delgado, Frankie Delgado's mother, is checking out the broadcast. Caroline Donaldson also with us. Glad you all are here for game 1 of the championship round. Hudson Mims, it's a line drive out to right field, but that ball will be up in the air too long as Ryan Davis will come on to make the grab for out number 3. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Full Count threatens but can't push one across. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
It is great to be in DuBois County today. Beautiful sunny day, 81 degrees at game time, and entertainment galore here at League Stadium. If you don't know, part of the movie A League of Their Own was filmed right here. And they have kept the old-time atmosphere. If you haven't been here, I would put it on your calendar if you live close by, at least in the Middle Tennessee area. As this is my intern's first trip up here, and I think she would say she highly recommends it. She's nodding her head yes. We're getting closer, folks. We're going to get closer. I'm going to turn that knob on and ask her a question, and she's going to actually answer it. Kyle McGrawn's back out on the mound. First pitch into Connor Oxley. Out of the zone, ball 1. DuBois County put a run across as ball's popped up over the head of Tyler Franks. Hudson Mims, but Drew Robertson, the right fielder, will come in to make the catch for out number 1. The wind is blowing here, so I'm not sure if that's affecting some of these pop-ups or not, but So just as Kyle McGrons did in the first inning, got the leadoff batter to fly out to right field. He then walked Camden Gasser, struck out Grant Hotchkiss, and had 2 outs and was looking to get out of the inning, but Ryan Davis hit a line drive down the right field line that ended up scoring Gasser all the way from first base. First pitch into Xander Willis, misses inside. Xander Willis from Oakland City University, playing third base today. 1-0, misses high. Willis, a sophomore from Mount Carmel, Illinois. Swings and hits a fly ball out to right field again. Drew Robertson got his arms out like, I have no idea where the ball is, but apparently he does and makes the grab. I have no idea why Drew does that, but puts his arms straight out to the side. It almost looks like he's making himself look like a cross. But he makes the grab. For out number 2, Dustin DuPont, the catcher and 8-hole hitter, another left-handed hitter. First pitch to DuPont, low and outside. Danville Area Community College, Dustin DuPont, 5'9", 185 pounds. As Kyle McGrons has the first hat come off. He's got a lot more hair up there this year than he did last year. That hippie school over at Vanderbilt must have rubbed off on him. I'm just kidding. Don't think it's necessarily a hippie school. He's just spreading his wings, Kyle is. Gets another called strike on the outside corner. How many left-handed batters this has been for the Bombers? I'm going to have to actually count them as they come up next time. DuPont has played in a couple of the postseason games. He fouls that one off in a desperation swing. DuPont's played in 2 of the 5 playoff games that the Bombers have played. There's a curveball on the outside corner. Strike 3. DuPont goes down looking. He can't argue too much since he's behind the plate. And he saw one of those or just last inning. So 3 up, 3 down for Kyle McGrons and the Rhythm. 1-0. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders, topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Back in Huntingburg, Indiana, we head to the top of the 3rd inning. So Trish and Dave Lamar not able to make the trip up here as they're watching their grandkids. Quattro grandkids, I believe. 4 grandkids in Knoxville, Tennessee. Glad you all are there. Got us probably up on the big screen. Michael Lamar, their son's house. Can't hide money. He's got plenty of it. I think he's a banker, some sort of an accountant, I know. Jan Bowes, host home to Harrison Travis and Brock Culpepper, I believe, are staying over there at the house of Jan and Don Bowes, along with their son, Zach. Let's see, Robin Benjamin, another 2-year parent, mother of Jackson Benjamin. Eric and Chelsea Alexander are also here with their 2 girls in attendance. Great to have them. Of course, the interim general manager, Reed Glover, took the ride up on the bus. So we are set for the top of the 3rd as Levi Perrell, shortstop, number 9 hole hitter, is in for the Rhythm. Looks at the first pitch for called strike, and the second pitch is called a strike. This umpire is ready to move this game along. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the order on deck, Henry Jackson. Got a lot of Jacksons, a couple Henrys. There's a ground ball just to the right of and hits off the glove of the diving Connor Oxley. That should be ruled, I would guess, a base hit, as the head man for the Ohio Valley League scorekeeping is on the game changer. See if I can find mine. Why is mine on my iPad on page 2 of the iPad? Makes no sense. So Henry Jackson steps to the plate. They do rule that a hit. Lead off hit for Levi Perrell. Pitch to Henry down low. Since Levi Perrell's gone down to that number 9 hole, he has been knocking the cover off the ball. He's 4 for 10 in now 5 for 11 in the 4 games or 4+ games now in the playoffs. Throw over to Levi Perrell, or over to first base to drive Perrell back. He's already stolen 3 bases in the 4 games and had 21 in the regular season. So he is 24 for 27 on the season. He does not go, and Jackson lets a strike go by. Henry Jackson flew out to Thompson in center field to lead off the ball game. So second inning in a row that the Rhythm have gotten the leadoff batter on via a single. Ball in the dirt, picked out of there, backhanded by DuPont. Perrell gets back into the bag diving, no throw made. Braden Puckett still out there on the mound for the Bombers. Comes to the stretch and delivers. Fly ball down the right field line. There's a lot of foul territory here, as Ryan Davis will make the grab and then crash through the gate as Perrell tags up. But a nice catch by Ryan Davis in right field for out number 1. But with 1 out, that's a runner in scoring position. Brings Drew Robertson to the plate. Not sure. Josh Carmen now is asking if the right fielder, if he actually goes out of play, does that then give 2 bases instead of just the 1 base? And the umpires will gather together to find out. I don't think it does. I've seen, when you see a catch made and the guy actually jumps over the fence into out of bounds territory, even with runners on, I think he can come back in play and then make the play. So I'd be surprised if they allow Perrell to move up at all. But here they've made their decision, and the home plate umpire coming back to talk to head coach Josh Carmen to let him know what the ruling is. But Ryan Davis ran hard over into foul territory, and again, I apologize for the camera angles that you're not able to see. Honestly, sitting where I'm sitting, I barely was able to see it, but he made the catch on the warning track area as the Bombers just checked to see if he left early from first base, and the ruling was that he was safe. He did not. So he moves down to second base. Home plate umpire now over to chat with the Bombers head coach, Travis Lamar. I guess apparently questioning the tag up. So now that everybody's been informed of everything that's gone on in that last play, As soon as you got it all straightened out, you're good to go? No? Little head shake like, I don't know. She's on a need-to-know basis, and she doesn't need to know. So 1 out now, and Drew Robertson stepping to the plate. He grounded out to second base in his first plate appearance. Swings and misses. The first offering from Braden Puckett. Amy Travis, as always, checking out the broadcast, along with, I'm sure, many other Harrison Travis fans. Swinging a base hit into left field. Just gets down. Levi Perrell late getting to third base, and he will. I guess I called that a base hit before it was a base hit, but nice line drive by Drew Robertson into left field. Man, is that kid hitting. A two-way player. It's been a while since he's pitched. He's probably turning in more to an outfielder here for the Rhythm. But that puts runners on the corners, first and third. Let's see who we got a first and third. Brought to you by Fenders Trading Cards and Collectibles. Go to fenderscollectibles@gmail.com. Henry Mosley stepping to the plate, and he'll look at a first pitch strike as Braden Puckett puts one in there. 4 strike one. Mosley struck out on 3 pitches to end the first inning. So the Rhythm got a little something going right now. Judy Carver saying hello to the Lamarbs. Fly ball down the right field line that will get out of play. Henry Mosley again down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Judy Carver, the mother of Amy Smithson, who is here in attendance. A host home to Spencer Wilkins and Caleb Marks. Pitch is called a ball. The runner goes from first base. A double clutch by Dustin DuPont. And Drew Robertson steals the bag. So runner now at second and third. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Henry Mosley. Pitch looked close enough to actually draw some attention from Henry, but he did not take a hack. Braden Puckett now will go from the windup, and here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Henry Mosley goes down for out number 2. Braden Puckett has Henry Mosley's number so far tonight. It's the 3rd strikeout for Puckett. Pitch looked a good bit high. Henry just could not hold up. Ryan Miller stepping into the box. 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. He singled into right center field, his first plate appearance with his mother here in attendance. Curveball gets in there on the outside corner, called strike 1. Leah Miller here down from Dublin, Ohio. She was telling me how appreciative that folks are in Findlay, and Ryan, as he hits a ball hard out to right center field. Tarek Thompson is on the horse. It is off the wall. 2 runs will score. Ryan Miller's going to try to go to third. The cutoff man drops the ball. That is Drew Howard. He hit that ball a ton. I'm telling you, the ball doesn't travel here much, but he absolutely put a whole Old Hickory barrel on that one. 2 RBI triple for Ryan Miller. The intern said she thought it was going out. I didn't think it was. I thought Tarek Thompson was going to make the grab. But 2-run score, 2-1. The Rhythm take the lead. And Harrison Travis stepping to the plate, trying to increase the lead. As Miller is on at third base. How about a big 2-out knock from Harrison Travis? Breaking pitch from Puckett gets in there for a called strike. So Ryan Miller 2 for 2, single and a triple. A lot of area behind home plate. Swing and a miss by Harrison Travis. So catchers have to be very careful with calling for a curveball and telling him to throw it down in the dirt. Better be able to block that pitch. Harrison Travis went to right center field, flew out last time, and he will strike out looking here on 3 pitches. I don't know if he knew that or not, but I knew it as soon as it went across the plate. This home plate umpire is calling him quickly. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. The Rhythm now lead 2-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Huntingburg, Indiana for Game 1 of the championship round for the 2022 Ohio Valley League. This summer has gone by quickly. I know for me it has, and I've been part of this team since day one, since the meet and greet barbecue, Suze. And have not missed a ball game. I know many of you have not either, whether in person or on the live stream. So if you haven't checked in yet, as Jeffrey Jewell did along with Avalon, to let me know where you're watching from, Jefferson, Georgia. I know Amy Travis is down there in Soddy Daisy. The Quattrochis, Papa and Mama of Harrison Travis, watching from Hickson, Tennessee. Let me know on the chat where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, unless you know that I know. First pitch from Kyle McGraw to Drew Howard, misses inside. Second pitch called, strike 1. Drew Howard, second baseman, 9-hole hitter for the Bombers. Incoming freshman to the University of Evansville, just right around the corner here from Huntingburg. Swing and a miss. He just graduated high school from Forest Park High School, hometown of Ferdinand, Indiana, 5'9", 135 pounds. He needs to eat some more biscuits when he gets to college. Tried to check a swing, but could not hold up. And the third strikeout for Kyle McGraw, as he's now through the batting order once. Brings to the plate Josh Newton, the leadoff batter, left fielder, who flew out to right field to lead off the bottom of the first inning. The Bombers scored once in the bottom of the first. The Rhythm took the lead in the top of the third on a 2-run triple. Yeah, we'll have to go back and fix the scoreboard there. That pitch misses inside. Gets by the catcher. McGraw's hat comes off. And I think that'll take care of that. We'll have to watch that, make sure the score doesn't get messed up when we add some others in there. So 2-1, Full Count leads. Two balls, no strikes to Josh Newton. Now 3 balls, no strikes. Gron steps back, gets a little bit of the rosin bag, gets back up on that rubber, looks in for the sign, and the line in the pitch called, strike 1. 3 balls and a strike 2. Young man from Georgia Southwestern, where Peyton Sells plied his craft, the left-handed pitcher. There's a ground ball to Levi Perrell. First chance for Perrell. He gloves and throws to first base for out number 2. So 2 outs now brings up Camden Gasser, shortstop for the Bombers. Batting from the left side. Gasser played in 29 games in the regular season. First pitch to him. Called strike one. There's a lot, you hear a lot of woos on that one right there. There's the river that's just outside of the home plate. That's between the batter's box on the opposite side of where the batter is. So there's that white line closest to the plate. In the area between the plate and that white line is called the river. And this looks every bit as too far outside of that river as that pitch is lined off of the screen just past the Rhythm dugout. As Ty Boyd on the hop, he's down there after it. He threw that in. He threw that ball into the stands to a kid. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. I guess he thinks he's in the major leagues. That ball goes down, gets in the dirt, and gets a piece of the umpire. Ryan Miller turned around right away and said, "Oops, I'm sorry." That's not what you want to do as a catcher. Does not endear you to the home plate umpire. That brings us to a Dudat Communications full count. Custom digital design and printing. 3-2 pitch outside for ball 4. Second walk by McGrons. 2-out walk. That's second time Gasser has walked. Not sure what kind of strike zone he's proposing or what it looks like to Kyle McGrons when Gasser gets up there, but he is not finding it. Left-handed hitting Grant Hotchkiss, who struck out looking, steps into the plate. Swing and foul ball. It ricochets off the backstop there and right over to the third base coach. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hotchkiss. Grons on the stretch and delivers. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and timeout called. Ball in the dirt. It gets by Miller off to the left side, and down to second base will go Gasser on the wild pitch. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bombers trying to tie the ball game as they now have a runner in scoring position. As the wind kicks up here. Wind still blowing out to left field. Maybe it's good that the Bombers have a bunch of left-handed hitters up, as the 2-2 pitch high and outside gets us to another Dudat printing. Full count. Hendersonville's only wholesale printer. They have been a proud sponsor of Full Count Rhythm for 2 years now. As Craig Sennard, the father of Luke Sennard, who's played a year and a half with Full Count, and there's a full count walk. This time Hotchkiss puts the bat down and does take the free pass. Last time he got rung up on a pitch pretty close, kind of like that one was. So runners now first and second, and Ryan Davis, who had a double just inside the right field line that drove in Gasser from first base in the first inning, steps to the plate. Ryan Davis has played in 4 of the 5 games playoff games. 3 for 9, now 4 for 10. He swings, it's a ground ball. One hopper right back to McGrons, who snags, hustles over to first base, and underhand tosses to Tyler Franks for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base after 3 complete. Full Count leads 2-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the top of the 4th inning. Rhythm lead 2-1. Thank you, Trish. Let us know there. See something that's not right, I'll dock her pay. That's what I'll do. She's very sorry, she says. The Wilkins checking in on Facebook. Mark and Lori, the parents of Spencer Wilkins. Swing and a miss by Tyler Franks. She's leading off the top of the 4th inning. Braden Puckett still on the mound. Rhythm took the 2-1 lead in the top of the 3rd. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. It will get through into center field for a base hit. The 3rd straight inning, Full Count has led off with a base hit. 6th hit of the ball game for the Rhythm. Tyler Franks now 1 for 2. Drew Lowry, who extended his hitting streak to 13 games in the 2nd inning, coming to the plate. Ross Spurgeon went through a series of signs down there. I would doubt that Drew Lowry is going to be asked to lay down a sacrifice bunt. Carlos Lara is down at first base. Carlos played in these games last year as a Rhythm player. This year he gets to experience it as a coach. There's a ground ball in the hole at shortstop. Going to be a tough play by Gasser. He won't get Lowry, and the ball gets by Oxley. On to 3rd base will be Tyler Franks, and Drew Lowry will move on down to 2nd base on the error. So runners now at 2nd and 3rd. Tough play by Gasser. He went ahead and tried to make the play, but the ball came up just a little short of Oxley there at first base. He was not able to pick it. So 2 hits and an error now in the inning brings up Hudson Mims, Tyler Franks' teammate at Kennesaw State. Hudson from Macon, Georgia. He hits a hard smash to shortstop Camden Gasser, but he will elect to go to first base and just barely get Hudson Mims, who gets an RBI ground out as Tyler Franks will score the 3rd run of the ball game for the Rhythm. Drew Lowry had to stay at 2nd base as that ball was hit right in front of Drew. Good base running there. So with 1 out, Drew Lowry still in scoring position, and Levi Perrell, the hot hitting shortstop from Catawba, Lexington, North Carolina, and the grandson of Mimi and Mama, I believe. Is it Mama in Lexington, North Carolina? I want to say, and I bet she's listening too. So I know I see Mimi just saying she wishes she was here and giving the Bible verse Hebrews 12:1. Levi Perrell, first pitch to him, ball outside. Lowry moving back to second as the pitch is thrown to the plate. 2 balls now, no strikes. Levi Perrell singled off the glove of Connor Oxley, the first baseman, to lead off the 3rd inning. Ended up scoring on Ryan Miller's triple. And there's a hard hit ball that Gasser just absolutely, closed his eyes and threw his glove out there as Drew Lowry was moving on the pitch. But an extremely hard hit ball that he, fortunately for the Bombers, got in his glove for and threw over to first base for out number 2. Drew Lowry moves up to 3rd base. So that's 2 balls smoked right at the shortstop that he comes up and makes the play. Henry Jackson now to the plate, 2 outs, looking for a hit, and that pitch apparently waved at the outside corner, said the home plate umpire. Called strike 1. Henry Jackson been scuffling a bit. Time for him to get him a little bloop or maybe a drag bunt here or something. Get him going. A swing and misses at a breaking pitch. Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes now. 1 run in for the Rhythm here in the top of the 4th inning. 3-1 lead. 0-2 pitch, breaking pitch high. The Chicken Man in the house. Todd and Linda Hunley watching on the big screen. Probably got one of those big 72 inches, Suze, don't you think? Can't hide money. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Down goes Jackson. But a fruitful inning for the Rhythm as they score 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base. 3-1, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give them a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
On to the bottom of the 4th inning here. The Rhythm lead 3-1. Kyle McGrawn's on for inning number 4. He will face 5, 6, and 7 in the Bombers lineup. Don't have to worry about shutouts here tonight, but the Full Count Rhythm in both 2021 and 2022 have led, well, actually in the 2 years, they've had 13 shutouts and have only been shut out 1 time, and it was by the DuBois County Bombers right here in Huntingburg. Full Count has 7 shutout victories this year. There's a bunt down to 3rd baseline. Drew Lowry just put that in his pocket as Tarek Thompson gets a bunt single on the first pitch he sees from Kyle McGrawn's. Thompson now 2 for 2. Actually, Full Count has 6 shutout wins this year, as well as 6 in 2021. They have 7 mercy rule wins in 2022. Swung on by Connor Oxley. Fly ball out to center field. Henry Mosley drifts under it and will make the catch for out number 1. Tarek Thompson will stay at first base. So with one out, one on, Xander Willis stepping to the plate. There she is. Yeah, we have had a couple internet issue games up in Paducah, hadn't we? I apologize for that. Glad we were able to get back up and going. So Gene Perrell checking in. Throw over to first base has Thompson picked off. Tyler Franks will catch and run him down, tag him out for the second out on a pickoff. 1-4. So now 2 outs and nobody on. Melinda Neal is watching while she's here at the park. Hello, Melinda Neal. Todd Neal. That's probably Todd. I'd like to see Todd down there looking at the phone. And while Melinda's actually just watching the game. First pitch into Xander. Called ball. Swing and a miss. Another lazy, slow swing from Xander Willis. Comes up empty. He was fooled on that breaking pitch from Kyle McGrons. 2 outs. Xander Willis down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a swing and a foul ball off to the right side. It'll get out of play. Willis from Oakland City University, as is Connor Oxley, the first baseman, who just flew out to center field. I think they have a couple others as Willis goes down swinging. Strikeout number 4 for McGrons, and he ends up getting the Bombers 1, 2, 3 after the pickoff. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. That's the end of 4, 3-1, the Rhythm lead here in Game 1 of the championship round. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the top of the 5th inning, where the Rhythm will send up 2, 3, and 4. That's Drew Robertson, Henry Mosley, and Ryan Miller. 3 hits in that group of 3 players already in the ball game. Drew Robertson singled and scored in the 3rd inning. The son of Andrew and Heather, the grandson of Nana from Naperville. Our 2-year supporters. Nana may not be from Naperville very long, though. I understand she may be on the move later in the year. As Andrea Sells, part of the Sells Cell, is also listening in. Drew Robertson, it's a check swing off the dirt over to third base. It's like a bunt, and he will get down to first base safely. That was a check swing that he just put his bat down there. The ball looked to me like it went off the dirt. He stood there for a half a second, realized the ball was in fair territory. Xander Willis, the third baseman, came in to field it like it was a bunt. Drew started getting it and down to first base, and he crossed the bag just before the throw. And he is on with another base hit. That brings Henry Moser to the plate. Struck out in his first 2 plate appearances, looking to do something here, but he pops up in the infield. Camden Gasser, just in the outfield grass, will make the grab. And Henry Mosley will head back to the dugout. Hopefully keep his head up and realize he'll get back to the plate at least one more time in this ball game, probably two more times. And he is 0 for 3, but he is capable of driving in 5 runs in his last 2 plate appearances in this ball game. Been a great player for the Rhythm all year long. So with 1 out and 1 on, here comes the man so far for the Rhythm. Single and a triple, Ryan Miller. Throw over, and that ball's in the dirt. It gets by on down to the tarp. Drew Robertson will round second just as Oxley picks the ball up. He will throw into the pitcher, who is the cutoff man, and Drew Robertson moves all the way over to third base on the errant pickoff attempt. So second error for the Bombers puts Drew Robertson in scoring position with 1 out. Ryan Miller drooling, looking for another RBI right here as he has 2 already. First pitch down low. Sure, Braden Puckett doesn't want to put anything where Ryan Miller can get his arms extended. Powerful young man from the University of Tennessee fouls a ball straight back to the screen. Caught off of that screen by Harrison Travis. Tosses it over to the Bombers dugout. As I look up into that screen, there's already a baseball up there. A perfectly placed foul ball will knock that one down as pitch goes high. 2 balls and a strike. Ryan Miller hit 6 home runs in the regular season, had 21 RBIs, tied for 8th in walks with 25. Another foul ball over to the screen, and it ball rolls along the top of the dugout. Again, Ty Boyd will retrieve it and then flip it all the way back over the roof of the dugout. Josh Carman will put that one in his pocket. Pop up over the third base as Camden Gasser will go out, and there's going to be a tag as Drew Robertson is going to come to the plate. He will score a sacrifice fly on a pop-up that's just over the third baseman's head, that's caught by the shortstop going away from the plate. Ryan Miller says, "Thank you very much, Drew Robertson." And another RBI as Drew hustles home on a pop-up. I'm not sure if Josh Newton, the left fielder, could have made that catch or not, but I think Drew said to himself, as soon as Camden Gasser, the shortstop, was going to make the catch, he decided he's going to go because Gasser was moving away. Harrison Travis steps to the plate now with nobody on and 2 out. Looks at a breaking pitch that he started to offer at, and it's called a strike. Vicky Maloney, we're going to have to send you a text when it's game time. Another pitch. Harrison Travis is just not in belief mode here on some of these pitches that are coming across that are being called a strike. You're going to have to have your phone where it lets you know when we go live. Timeout called at the plate. So Andrea Sells, the mother of Peyton Sells. Last year, he actually pitched in game 1 of the championship series last year. There's a ground ball into the hole, picked up by Xander Willis, and he will throw on to first base to retire Harrison Travis with the 3rd out. I thought maybe that would squeak by into left field, but just not enough juice on that ball. But 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 key error as that run is unearned and nobody left on base. The Rhythm now lead 4-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders, topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Cotton Eye Joe being performed right here by the Rockford Peaches. And Casey Stengel, I think, is what they call the young man who's in the baseball uniform. Tim Reese trying to act like a camera operator. All right, Suze, what does that look like right there? Can't see third. How about there? Can you see first base? Can you see first base? All right. First pitch to Dustin DuPont over to Hudson Mims at second base. And a good thing that Tyler Franks is 6'4". Did you see that on the throw? Okay. That's why we don't change the camera angle, folks. Takes too long to get it back the right way. Hopefully you can get first base and third base. Drew Howard steps to the plate now with one out. Kyle McGrawn still on the hill for the Rhythm. Breaking pitch on the inside corner, says the home plate umpire. Drew Howard struck out to lead off the third. Count goes, I believe it's 2-1. Is that right? Or you still got 1-1? Fastball inside. Count goes 2 balls and a strike. Drew Howard was not a starter on a regular basis during the year, but he's played in all 5 of the postseason games. She looks at strike 2. And he has a hit, 1 hit in each of the 5 games that the Bombers have played. 5 for 15 coming into today's game, and he looks at strike 3. So he is now struck out twice, and that's the 5th strikeout by Kyle McGrawn, the right-hander heading to Austin Peay State University there in Clarksville, Tennessee, his hometown. So with 2 outs, Josh Newton stepping to the plate. Newton was a thorn in the side of the Rhythm in that game, the 6-5 game that DuBois County won here in a walk-off with 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch he sees from McGrawn's breaking pitch gets in there for a called strike. Josh Newton was 2 for 3 with 2 walks in that game. Only scored 1 run, but it seemed like he was on base all the time. Swing and a miss. Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Young man from LMU, Lincoln Memorial University, Caston Harvey, started and batted 3rd in that game, went 2 for 4, had an RBI. Not sure where he is. Howard fouls the ball off to the right side. Tyler Franks over to give it a look, and he will awkwardly run into the brick wall as he, I think it came up on him quicker than he thought. He knew he wasn't going to be able to make a play. I'm not sure why he didn't stop earlier. He's okay. Should see him heading out to his position. Josh Newton down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Started to check his swing. They're going to check down at first base, and he says he went. Ryan Miller applies the tag for the 3rd out, and the 6th strikeout for Kyle McGrons. We're through 5 innings, and the Rhythm lead 4-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese along with the intern Susan Reese here at League Stadium in Huntingburg, Indiana. We have a change. Nope. Oh, Ethan Bell in the Bombers bullpen. Thank you to Zach Bullitt, who's a man who is ready for anything to happen. Ethan Bell's been a starting pitcher. He started in the game that the Rhythm ended up scoring 9 runs in the 8th inning. That was after he went out of the ball game. Ethan Bell threw 7 innings of 2 hit, 1 run, and it was unearned baseball in the game at Drakes Creek Park on July 15th. Swing and a miss by Tyler Franks here in the top of the 6th as Braden Puckett is still on the mound for the Bombers and working quickly. He's got the sign and the pitch inside. Tyler Franks singled up the middle, ended up scoring on a ground out by Hudson Mims in the 4th inning. Looks at another pitch low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. So you got to see some of the entertainment that was here. I tried to put the camera down there and show you the Rockford Peaches, who are kind of like cheerleaders here at League Stadium. Frank's count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch on the outside corner. A place this umpire loves. 6th strikeout for Braden Puckett. So both pitchers at the 6th strikeout mark. First out of the 6th inning brings Drew Lowry 2 for 2. Has yet to score a run though. Stranded at first base in the 2nd inning. Stranded at 3rd in the 4th. Stay hot, Drew Lowry. Swinging a foul tip at the plate. Lowry, one of the top doubles men in the Ohio Valley League, as he fouls another pitch off. Into the regular season with 11. He did not qualify, didn't have enough games in the regular season. He needed to play in 30 games. He only played in 25. Henry Jackson the same way. He played in 29. Needed 1 more game. Lowry looks at that breaking pitch outside. You need to have played in 75% of your team's total games to qualify for the batting leaders. Count now goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dustin DuPont, the catcher for the Bombers, held that glove a little bit longer than normal. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Drew Lowry. Swing and a little dinker out to left field that will get into the glove of Josh Newton. I thought it was even going to be more off the handle. than it was. Drew did not get that one on the barrel. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. So the 1st and the 6th innings, the only innings that the Rhythm did not get the leadoff batter on via a base hit. Hudson Mims looks at the first pitch, apparently on that outside corner, called strike. Mims flew out and has grounded out, but drove in a run with that ground out. Checks his swing, does not go, and a pitch called a ball. 2 balls and a strike to the Rhythm second baseman from Kennesaw State. And he was thinking that was 2 strikes, and he was ringing Hudson Mims up. A little embarrassing there for home plate umpire. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. I don't even know if Hudson actually looked back at the umpire who started his strike 3 ring him up call, realized pretty quick that it was not strike 3. Hudson fouls the 2-2 pitch off. Hudson, a construction management major at Kennesaw State, the son of Michael and Debbie Mims. And we have a full count. This full count is going to be brought to you by Eric and Gay Sutley, the host home for Hudson Mims and Tyler Franks. Swinging a hard ground ball to second, backhanded by Drew Howard. He throws over to Oxley to retire Mims and retire the Rhythm in order. No runs, no hits, no drips, no errors. 4-1, the Rhythm still lead as we are headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. Rhythm lead 4-1. Kyle McGrawn's out there for inning number 6. And he will face 2, 3, and 4. Going to try to throw a strike to Camden Gasser, who has walked his first 2 times to the plate. Scored the only run for the Bombers there in the 1st inning. The Bombers had a 4-1 lead at Drakes Creek Park in that ball game I was talking about, and when Ethan Bell ended up exiting the game after 7 strong innings, and the Rhythm scored 9 runs at the bottom of the 9th. And he does throw a strike to Camden Gasser, and he delivers a base hit out to left field. So maybe you don't want to put it there, but Gasser now been on base all 3 times that he's been to the plate. And a leadoff single. They had a leadoff single in the 4th, but Tarek Thompson, who had that bunt, was, after the first out was recorded on a fly out, he was picked off by Kyle McGrawn's. So Grant Hotchkiss comes to the plate. Left-handed hitting designated hitter. He squares the bunt, pulls the bat back for ball number 1. He struck out looking and walked in the 3rd inning as McGrawn's lost his control a bit there in the 3rd. He walked Gasser and walked Hotchkiss back to back. Got Ryan Davis to ground back to him. There's a foul ball off to the left side. Don't think that's close enough to get our car. We parked far enough away, I believe. I know that Hemp Hill Brothers bus parked far enough away. It seems like it's over in the other city. It might be in Jasper. It's way on the end of the parking lot down there, wasn't it? As this is the last road trip of the year for the Full Count Rhythm. Tomorrow's game will be back at Drakes Creek Park. Game 2 in this championship series. And if necessary, also be right at Drakes Creek Park on Sunday or whenever, depending on the weather. LeGrand's misses. Count goes 2 balls and a strike on deck. Ryan Davis. Left-handed hitting right fielder. There's a ball that's popped up down the left field line. It might be fair as Henry Jackson will come over and catch it on the run. Runner starts to leave from first base, but he does not go. Henry Jackson threw the ball about 20 feet away to Levi Perrell. That might have been the time to be taken off if I'm Camden Gasser, but he does not go. So out number 1 recorded by Henry Jackson out in left field. And that brings Ryan Davis to the plate, who's 1 for 2. Doubled in the only run that the Bombers have scored in the first inning. Davis from Midway University. Hometown, Cynthiana, Kentucky. As that ball goes off the glove of Ryan Miller. It was pretty wide of the mark there. Ryan might have taken his eye off of that, though, as it went off of his glove and toward the Rhythm dugout. Gasser will move up on possibly a pass ball. See how that one's ruled. No, they call it a wild pitch. So runner in scoring position for Davis. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. LeGrand's now gone 3 balls and no strikes. Adam Spates has a question. Now get to it just a second, Adam. Trying to track something down while Ryan Davis at the plate. Davis actually only played in 19 games in the regular season. Hit .338. Not really sure why he only played in 19. Maybe he was a late add as the 3-0 pitch gets in there for a called strike. Let's see, the camera angle, we're obviously off the left side, so we're on the right-handed batter's box side. There's a ground ball that might squeak through, and it does into right field for Davis. Robertson comes up with the throw all the way to the plate, and that keeps Gasser at first base. So runners now at the corners. As Ryan Davis now 2 for 3. He might be a tick farther inside than normal, Adam, but I don't know that it's unusually too far in. Runners at the corners brought to you by Fenders, Trading Cards and Collectibles. Bert Fennell. Supporter, and there's another ground ball that gets just by Tyler Franks, picked up by Hudson Mims, who will go and run to first base to record the out, but on the ground out by Tarek Thompson, Gasser scores and Davis moves up to second base as the Bombers cut into the lead by a run. 4-2 now, the Rhythm lead. And the Bombers have another runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Connor Oxley to the plate. Flew out to right field and center field, 0 for 2. And the pitch, curveball in there for a called strike. He is actually way, I didn't even notice that. Fly ball out to left field. Jackson on the run. He looks like he'll get under it to make the out, and he will. But 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 runner left on base. We're through 6 innings, and the Rhythm lead 4-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Back for the top of the 7th inning. Tim Reese here for game number 1 of the 2022 Championship Series in the Ohio Valley League. Same 2 teams that contended in 2021. Full Count Rhythm had the best record in the entire league. 32-12 was their record after the regular season. Ted Rentz watching on YouTube. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. That's probably the big screen right there, be my guess. So 32-12 last year, 29-11 this year after the regular season. Played 44 games last year in the regular season, only 40 this year. Swing and a miss by Levi Perrell, who's leading off the top of the 7th against Braden Puckett. Young man will be a sophomore at Iowa Western Community College, coming out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Loveland, as Perrell will lay down a bunt that will take a funny hop. It'll take a tough play from the catcher, Dustin DuPont, and he comes up throwing and nails Levi Perrell. Nice play. Levi did not get that ball out away from the plate quite as far as he had wanted to. So 1 out as we go to Henry Jackson, the leadoff batter. 0 for 3 on the night. First pitch misses high and tight. Adam, that is you must have one of those 4Ks down there. He is way inside. You're right, I didn't even notice that, but he is way inside on the call. And his left foot is even with where Henry Jackson's feet are in the batter's box. So it's almost like he has to flip a coin on ball or strike on anything on the outside. He's just completely guessing because he sure can't see it there. His head's not even over the plate. Calls a strike there, but anyway, he does it for both teams. I agree, Robin Benjamin. Let's get some runs. Walter and Robin down in Charlotte, North Carolina. Breaking pitch goes high, brings us to a full count. Let's see, Henry Jackson, I believe, is staying with the Milligans. Some of these I don't have memorized. Full count. Pitch fouled off. Our first swing on a full count. Yes, Henry and Frankie Delgado are staying at the host home of Bill and Cindy Milligan. I believe it's their second year to host a full count rhythm player. Line drive out to right field sends Ryan Davis just a few steps to his left. Hard hit ball, but pretty much right at Davis out in right field. So 2 up, 2 down for the Rhythm here in the top of the 7th inning. Braden Puckett pitching well. He scattered 8 runs. 8 hits, 4 runs have come in. Drew Robertson has 2 of those hits, and he looks at a first pitch called strike. Drew also from Catawba. He and Levi Perrell will be roommates this next year. He pops one up down the left field line, and that will get out to left field, and Josh Newton will kind of sway over and make the grab. So 3 up, 3 down for the Rhythm. And now it's stretch time as Harry Carey has shown up here at League Stadium. We won't be able to switch the camera around to show him, but he's about 20 feet to my right. 4-2, the Rhythm lead. You listen to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the 7th. Rhythm have 9 outs to get here at League Stadium. Kyle McGrawn's back out on the mound. Will face 7, 8, and 9 here for the DuBois County Bombers, who came in second place in the North Division in the regular season at a 21-19 record. The Henderson Flash actually ran away with the North Division, but DuBois County ended up dispatching the Flash in 2 games in round 2. First pitch by McGrawn's to Xander Willis, goes low and inside. Willis 0 for 2, flew out and struck out. Young man from Oakland City University. That's not in Oakland, California. Ground ball down to third base. Drew Lowry picks that one up and throws over to Franks. A strike for out number 1. They got 3 errors on the board for the Bombers. I'm only showing 2 in my book. Let me see here. They've given one to the pitcher, to the shortstop, and to Tarek Thompson. Did they not give? I wonder if they did not give Ryan Miller. They did not give Ryan Miller a triple. Okay. First pitch into the left-handed hitting Dustin DuPont, called strike 1. That's where the change was. I called that a double, a triple. And they said then there was an error on the play. Maybe on the bobble by Gasser would be my guess. It's the only thing it would have, but that would have, they're going to say that was on, but they're saying it's on the center fielder. So no arguing. He's the official score for the entire league. So might not have agreed with that. 2 balls and a strike. Now 3 balls and a strike to the 8-hole hitter catcher Dustin DuPont, who's 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out. Drew Howard on deck. You throw him a strike, but he does not. He walks. I believe that is the 4th walk of the ball game. And that will, I'm sure, get some action going on in the bullpen as I see some stirring around down there. A 1 out. Drew Howard stepping to the plate. So the Rhythm are up 2 runs over the Bombers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Throw over to first base. DuPont not going anywhere. Ball gets in the dirt. That will allow DuPont to go to second base. Third wild pitch, I guess, for Kyle McGrons. Ryan Miller having a little trouble keeping that ball right there in front of him. Runner now in scoring position with 1 out. Drew Howard, 1 ball, no strikes. McGrons checks back to DuPont at second base. Nobody holding him on. There's a line drive to Levi Perrell, who makes the grab. DuPont gets back in time. So 2 outs now. Nice hard hit ball, but just low enough for Levi Perrell, the 6-foot shortstop, to get to it. So with 2 outs, that brings Josh Newton to the plate, who is 0 for 3. Leadoff batter. Right-handed hitter. First pitch to Newton is inside, ball 1. And the pitch. This is outside. 2 balls and a strike. On deck, Camden Gasser, who has not been retired in the game yet, as Jack Thompson, right-handed sidearm pitcher from Virginia Military Institute, is warming up in the bullpen. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Tough hop by Perrell. It gets by into center field, but he collects it in time to keep DuPont at third base. I thought for sure that DuPont would head home, but that will be an error on Levi Perrell. Took a little bit of a hop right at the end there. So that puts runners at the corners for the Bombers, and Camden Gasser, who's walked and scored, walked and then singled and scored. So he has been the Energizer Bunny here. See if Josh Newton takes off. First pitch to Gasser misses somewhere. 2 outs are in. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. McGrons having trouble again throwing a strike to Camden Gasser from the University of Michigan. Gasser hit .255 for the season, but he's hitting like batting title winner right here. Pitch gets in there for a called strike. Gasser would have been second in the Ohio Valley League with walks. He had 32 walks in his 29 games. A ton of walks. You got a good eye, or they struggle to throw strikes as that pitch gets in there for strike 2. Gasser did not agree with that one. Gasser's 5'10". It's not like he's a really little guy. Redshirt freshman. Hometown boy right here in Huntingburg, Indiana. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner stays at first and just outside. Brings us to a host home family full count. The Lamarbs, Dave and Trish Lamarb has been the host home for Kyle McGrons last year, and if he needs a place to stay, are the host home for him, along with Nick James and Ryan Miller. Brought to you, and he will foul that one off over the Rhythm bullpen. So 2 for 2 on the ball game for full count. First pitch foul balls. Only 2 times has a batter swung at a full count, and both times he has fouled it off. So we'll do Full count again as the runner down at first base. Josh Newton will be on the move with the pitch. There he goes. Pitch called. Strike 3 is Gasser. Cannot believe that pitch was called a strike. Cal McGron's got him one there. But that pitch, anything close to that area, has been a call to strike all night long. So no runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. We're through 7. The Rhythm lead 4-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Heading to the top of the 8th inning, and Braden Puckett still back out on the mound. Not sure if he'll finish the inning out, but he has thrown 90 pitches so far in the 7 innings that he's worked, given up 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those are earned, has not walked a batter, and has struck out 6. Cal McGron's, I believe, is going to be done for the night, as he has thrown 98 pitches. He has gutted it out, and he got a big called strike 3 on a full count. Puckett will face, or who's scheduled to come to the plate, Henry Mosley, Ryan Miller, and Harrison Travis. I'm sure they will come to the plate. Question is whether or not Puckett will face them, as I believe that's still Ethan Bell warming up down in the bullpen for the Bombers. Mosley looks at a breaking pitch called a ball. Mosley had a tough time at the plate so far tonight, but he's got another chance right here. Not very often does he finish a game without a hit. I believe he's had a 13-game hitting streak, and he had another longer hitting streak earlier in the year as well. There's a 2-0 pitch called a strike. On deck, Ryan Miller, who, as I looked at Game Changer, didn't get a triple. He got a double, and it was an error on the outfielder, which I don't know that I agree with that call, but it doesn't really matter. Henry Mosley fouls that pitch off. Two balls, 2 strikes to the Rhythm center fielder from Hermitage, Donaldson area. 10's Trevecca Nazarene. 2-0, 2-2 pitch goes high, and we have a full count. This full count brought to you by F&M Bank, supporter of the Rhythm, located at 221 Indian Lake Boulevard, and Henry Mosley finds a way on the bag for the first walk of the contest by Braden Puckett. And out of the dugout, as I suspected, comes head coach Travis Lamar. And this might be the end of the line for Braden Puckett, as Ryan Miller, left-handed batter, although I don't know that Ethan Bell is necessarily that good against left-handers. But we got a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in their relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Calls Ethan Bell out of the Bombers bullpen. 6'1", 165-pound redshirt freshman from the University of Evansville. He is a hometown boy from Huntingburg. And he is on in relief of Braden Puckett, who went 7+ innings, gave up 8 hits so far, 4 runs, and runner down there at first base. Henry Mosley is his responsibility, who he just walked. That was his first walk. He struck out 6, did Braden Puckett, and a very good start. But on the losing end right now, as Ethan Bell in the regular season had 11 appearances, started 6 games, had a 2-0 record, had a 2.63 ERA, which was good enough for second in the entire Ohio Valley League. And he has pitched. I got too many papers here. There we go. We finally get to it. Ethan Bell is 1 appearance. He started a game on 5 days ago, July 24th, against the Madisonville Miners. Through 5 innings, he gave up 10 hits. 4 runs, 2 were earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Started game 3, a game that they ended up winning by forfeit. There's a hard hit ball that, again, off of the glove of Connor Oxley at first base. And that should be an infield single for Ryan Miller. First pitch that Miller sees from Bell, it's off of the glove. Oxley was holding Mosley on, and as he hops off, the ball just glances off of his glove, and that is the 9th hit. Puts runners at first and second, and Harrison Travis 0 for 3 on the night, stepping to the plate, trying to get some insurance runs. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. Ethan Bell pitched in that game against the Rhythm at Full Count. 7 innings, 2 hits he gave up. And that pitch right there hits Harrison Travis on the left elbow. He could not get out of the way of that one. So the bases are now loaded with Rhythm players. Nobody out, and Drew Lowry stepping to the plate. Lowry 1 for 3 is singled and scored and struck out looking. I'm sorry, this is Tyler Franks. I saw Drew Lowry walking up to the plate. He was retrieving the bat. I didn't think Drew Lowry had struck out, but Tyler Franks struck out twice. Bases loaded. First pitch swinging. Fouls out off to the left side, out of play. Ball's in the dirt. Hello to Jimmy Edwards and Garrett T. Edwards watching and listening down at the, I guess that's the regional tournament in North Carolina that Garrett T. Edwards is a part of. Good luck to them. Another foul ball down the left field line. It will get out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to the 6'4" left-handed hitting first baseman from Dublin, Georgia. Nobody out. Ethan Bell on in relief of Braden Puckett. Infield single and a hit batter as he first 2 players that he's seen for the Rhythm. Pitch goes outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch goes high. Ball 3 means we've got a full count. This full count Brought to you by F&M Bank. Hometown Bank. Go to myfmbank.com. Fastball low, and Tyler Franks will get a RBI walk. First walk given up by Bell, and the first run since the 5th inning for the Rhythm, as Henry Mosley comes in to score. The bases remain loaded. Ryan Miller down at third base. Harrison Travis at second. And Tyler Franks down at first base. And now Drew Lowry will step to the plate again with the bases loaded. First pitch in there called strike one. Drew 2 for 3. Singled in the 2nd and the 4th. Flew out to left field in the 6th inning. Now batting again in the 8th. Breaking pitch misses outside. 5-2, the Rhythm lead. Need to push across some more runs right here and see if we can put this in out of reach. Swing and a miss on a fastball that came back in toward Drew's hips, I guess. Could not catch up with that one. If he had, he would have been sawed off. Miller trying to score the 6th run for the Rhythm. Long wait out there. The pitch fouled off to the right side. A lot of room out there in the outfield. Left fielder looks like he's playing shallow. And he probably is, really, for Drew Lowry up here. But you stick Drew Lowry, you can stick him down in the 7th spot. You might be able to sneak up on somebody here. He's got a lot of power. Fouls another one off. That gets out of play over the Bombers' dugout into the stands. Drew hanging tough. Tarek Thompson is playing relatively deep out in center field, but he came in a little bit. Looks like he might be retreating. He got burned on a Ryan Miller drive out to center field earlier. There's a hard hit ball that gets by the shortstop into left field. 1 run will score. Harrison Travis will be held up at third base, as that was a line drive. He wasn't sure if Gasser was going to be able to catch that ball, but an RBI single. 3 for 4 is Drew Lowry now. Everybody else moves up a base. Ryan Miller does score. Base is still loaded and nobody is still out. You know nobody, don't you? Well, he's still out. Hudson Mims steps to the plate. Can't believe a breaking pitch called a strike, as Hudson Mims kind of shakes his head. 2 runs in. 0-1, swung on and tapped foul over the top of the Rhythm dugout. See if, nope, Ty Boyd won't be able to get that one. He'd have to crawl onto. So a young man in the stands is trying to push it through the screen over to Carson Plumidor at the end of the dugout. Swing and a miss by Mims. Down he goes for the first out. High fastball by Ethan Bell. So they took the 5th batter before Ethan Bell could retire a Rhythm player. So bases loaded with 1 out, and Levi Perel to the plate. He's 1 for 3. He hits a line drive off the handle. That'll be caught by Ethan Bell, and Harrison Travis is caught off of third base. So a line out, 1 double play. And unfortunate for the Rhythm, as they couldn't get more runs than that. But 2 runs do come across on 2 hits. No errors and 2 runners left on base. Rhythm now leads 6-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
So my prediction does not come true. I predicted that Kyle McGrons would be out of the ball game, but he is not. He's a warrior. He is back on the mound to face 3, 4, and 5, all three left-handed hitters, Grant Hotchkiss, Ryan Davis, and Tarek Thompson. Before I get away, I just wanted to say hello to Mr. Keel, Philip Keel, a Hoptown Hopper fan who I've gotten to know over these last 2 years, and just a fine, fine gentleman that I enjoy visiting with every time. So thank you, Mr. Keel, for checking out our broadcast, and I know you are rooting for the Full Count Rhythm. You've had nothing but kind comments as Hotchkiss hits one down the left field line. Henry Jackson gives it a chase, but it falls to the warning track in play, but falls safely. Levi Perrell, long run from shortstop as well. As Hotchkiss now 1 ball, 1 strike from McGrons. So Mr. Keel says he's at a gospel event. One of the first things that we did together was pray for his wife, who's now passed this past, I believe, January. Square to bunt, pulls the bat back, call a ball. So whenever I get up there to Hoptown, get my equipment set up, and then Mr. Keel and I sit down and chat for a bit. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. Thank you to everybody who's joining in. I have no idea what's happening with my. There we go. We're back. Swinging a ground ball over the dugout. Carson Howard will pick this one up. He tossed it into the stands where some kids are standing as well. Didn't know that was allowed here. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Another foul ball straight back. Hotchkiss 0 for 2, strikeout and a walk. On deck, right fielder Ryan Davis. And called strike 3, I assume it was called. He checked his swing, I thought, but the 8th strikeout. How many of those 8 strikeouts are looking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 8 are looking. This umpire is definitely giving both pitchers, or all the pitchers, a little bit of help. Fastball in that outside corner on that river, called strike. Ryan Davis 2 for 3, double in the first and a single in the 6th. Swings and hits a ground ball foul down to the Bombers bullpen. Attempted play down there, but a boot. But he's a pitcher. Full Count Rhythm with 1 error in today's ball game. 3 errors have been credited to, or debited, if we want to talk some accounting. Credited sounds like that's a good thing, but it's an error is not a good thing. So placed on, trying to think of the word that I want to use. Fastball gets outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Anyway, the Bombers have 3 errors. The Rhythm came in with the best fielding percentage in the Ohio Valley League. The Bombers, and another call, strike 3, is this home plate umpire has both sets of batters mumbling to themselves as they head back to their respective dugouts. Full Count Rhythm had a .975 fielding percentage, only 35 errors in the regular season. And they have led in fielding percentage all year long. Swing, and there's a ground ball to Hudson Mims at second. Gets it on to second hop, throws over to teammate at Kennesaw State, Tyler Franks, to retire Tarek Thompson, who is now 2 for 4. And we will head to the 9th inning. The Rhythm leads 6-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Kim Hayes, you are awesome. An accountant, she's an accountant, charged with 3 errors. Not credited, but charged. You know, I'm much older than you, Kim, so I had charged a couple years ago. But, you know, when you put the headset on and you turn the volume up and it's airtime, sometimes even the chattiest of us shy people can forget words. Going to the 9th inning, Henry Jackson back up to the plate for his 5th AB of the night, facing Ethan Bell. Nana checking in from Fort Myers. She's not in Naperville. Nana in Fort Myers as Henry Jackson looks at a breaking pitch in there for called strike 1. Got to get Henry a base knock right here. Got to get Henry going. 0 for 4. His parents in attendance, Frank and Beth, up from Waxhaw, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. How about a ringing double into a gap or down the left field line? Fastball high. Henry Jackson, one of the 4 Carson Newman Eagles on the ball club, along with Harrison Travis, Brock Culpepper, and Frankie Delgado. There's a fly ball out to center field, chases Tarek Thompson back, but he will get under it to make the grab. Or out number 1 here in the top of the 9th. The Rhythm like to get a couple more insurance runs, but we have 3 outs to go. As it's a big pole down between me and whoever's warming up in the bullpen. There he is, the young man from Whitwell, Tennessee. Will Pryor is loosening. Drew Robertson, the grandson of Nana from Naperville in Fort Myers, fouls the first pitch off. He is 2 for 4 and has scored 2 runs. Lights are on here at League Stadium. He will look at strike 2. And you better just swing at anything close here, Mr. Robertson. Making a play to get some outfield time as that ball's lifted down the left field line. Let's see if Will Pryor will make the grab. No, it will get out of play. Count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes. Drew Robertson mostly used as a left-handed pitcher last year. He hits a hard ball down to first base. This time, Connor Oxley gets in front of it and it beats the fleet-footed Robertson to the bag at first base for the first out. The reason that Drew Robertson is used, Suze, as a left-handed pitcher is because he can't throw really well with his right hand. So, I mean, they thought about using him as a right-handed pitcher, but said, we don't have enough left-handed pitchers. Let's go ahead and use you from the left side. So, but he He's been working from that left-handed batter's box lately. As Henry Mosley steps in and pitch that winked at the outside corner, called strike one. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. He had Henry fooled. Another swing and a miss, and down goes Mosley. So 1-2-3 inning for Ethan Bell. And let's see if Kyle McGrons goes back out on the mound for the Full Count Rhythm to finish this one off. It's 6-2, Full Count. Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders, topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back on the Full Count Broadcast Network, thanking you all for joining us today, whether you're Rhythm fans, Bomber fans, fans of the Ohio Valley League. We probably have folks joining us from the Hoptown Hoppers, from the Franklin Duelers, the Paducah Chiefs, Fulton Railroaders, South Division trying to win the championship this year after the North Division DuBois County Bombers. And I'll have to look that up. DuBois County has won this championship on numerous occasions. I don't have that memorized, but I had that information at some point. I'll have that for you tomorrow. I'll write that down as I have several. And Kyle McGrons is back out on the mound, and he is facing a pinch hitter. Now I've lost my roster. Number 17, right-handed hitter, Chase Taylor from the University of Evansville. Swung at the first pitch, and next pitch comes inside. Chase Taylor, one of the catchers, he hits a line drive out to center field. Henry Mosley will get back and get the first out here in the bottom of the ninth inning. He put a charge in it, but he hit it right at one of the best center fielders in the Ohio Valley League. And I guarantee in the league, the GMAC that he plays in Trevecca, he played in right field last year for the Trojans. But I think he is moving over to center field. And first pitch to Xander Willis. Swung on, kind of, as he fouls that ball. Looks like maybe off his foot. As it went out to Kyle McGrons on the mound. But Xander Willis 0 for 3. Rhythm trying to take a 1-0 lead in the championship series. Have never won a game in this series. Went 0 for 2 in last year's 2021 championship round. The Bombers won game 1 in Hendersonville and then came back and won the championship on their field. It was bittersweet as the last ball game of the year, a loss away, as we had a lot of fans here. That ball is lifted high out the left field. Back goes Henry Mosley, who will get the just in front of the warning track. And Henry Jackson will haul that one in for out number 2. So 1 out away from a game 1 win And Dustin DuPont will step to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Kyle McGrawn's trying to get only the second complete game in full count rhythm history. Full count played 50 games last year, 36 and 14, 50, and this is game number 95. The only other complete game was Spencer Wilkins early in the year at Muhlenberg County. It was a one-hit shutout, 5-0. McGrawn's misses 2 balls and no strikes now to Dustin DuPont. Drew Howard on deck, the number 9 hitter. 6-2, the Rhythm lead. McGrawn's looking to close this out. Last year, he was the closer for the Rhythm. Gone now 3 balls and no strikes. He has thrown a boatload of pitches tonight. About 120 pitches, and he now has walked Dustin DuPont on 4 straight. Josh Carman will start toward the mound. Looks like Kyle McGrawn's will not get the chance to finish this one out. As Josh Carman takes the slow walk, looks like we'll have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen, but we'll wait just a second. Sometimes Carman will go out there, talk to him, and see if he wants to. I know he wants to finish it, but he's not going to. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after this timeout. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Will Pryor out of Whitwell, Tennessee. Incoming freshman to Belmont University. On for his, is this his first? Let's see if he's thrown. No, he's got 1 appearance already. That's right, it showed 2/3. I believe he pitched a full inning. And that was changed. He got a strikeout. He is the son of Chris and Christy Pryor in Whitwell, Tennessee. And they have been at a number of games, but I think they are in Gulf Shores at one of their daughter's volleyball tournament. Now they weren't able to make it back. So Will Pryor on in relief of Kyle McGrawn's, who went 8 2/3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs they've been earned so far, and he's responsible for the runner at first base, Dustin DuPont, who walked with 2 outs. Will Pryor comes in throwing slider for a strike. Drew Howard 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So 2 incoming freshmen right here, 1 to the University of Evansville and 1 to Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. The 0-1 pitch down low. Will Pryor in the regular season had 10 appearances. There's a ground ball to Drew Lowry. Backhands, throws to first base, and that will retire Drew Howard and retire the DuBois County Bombers here in the bottom of the 9th. Nice backhand by Drew Lowry. And the Rhythm take game 1, 6-2. So the game 1 won by full count. Game 2 to be played tomorrow night at 7:05 at Drakes Creek in Hendersonville. So if you're in the area, please come on out to cheer on the Rhythm to their first league championship in just their second year. Winning pitcher will be Kyle McGrawns, as this is his first action in the playoffs, and the losing pitcher will be Braden Puckett. No save, but a 1-up, 1-down for Will Pryor as he goes 1/3 of an inning. The Rhythm take game one in a game that took 2 hours and 18 minutes. Very tidy game here, as 7:55 Central Time, 8:55 Eastern. As you see, the kids are lining up to run the bases here. Another part of the entertainment value that you get here at League Stadium. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. The Full Count Rhythm finished 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. DuBois County, 2 runs, only 5 hits, and 3 errors. Let's see, DuBois County left 6 runners on base, as well as the Full Count Rhythm left 6 runners on base. Rhythm go to 34-11 on the season, and the Bombers fall to 25-21. Those records don't matter much now at all, as the potential of only 2 more games, with the Rhythm hoping to close out the championship round at Hendersonville's Drakes Creek Park tomorrow night. So for head coach Josh Carmen and executive director Jacob Oldham and my intern, lovely Susan Reeses, Tim Reese, saying so long from Huntingburg, Indiana, where the Rhythm take game one 6-2. You've been listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.